Good morning, my favorite people. How is everybody today? I hope you're all having a great Thursday morning. It's good to be back on the road. It's good to be back on routine. I just, boy, has the world of wrestling just really just blown up the last couple of days. Things are starting to come out about The Rock, Triple H. Obviously, they got a little heat going on. Apparently, The Rock was, no show at Mania. Told John Cena that, he wanted it to be about him and not about The Rock. Knowing that wasn't going to work out. I mean, anybody who's watching this show right now, like, listen to me. Like, anybody who's watching this video, like, tell me right now. When you saw Travis Scott, did you not expect Rock to be right behind him? I know I did. If you didn't, I don't know where Rock you've been under. But anyway, Mania was an absolute, it had its moments, but now that I've had a couple of days to sleep on it, and not that I've had much sleep, but I've had a couple of days to think about it, kind of soak on it. It was not a good WrestleMania. It had key moments. The multi-man matches were the best ones. The women's title match between Io, Bianca, and Rhea was probably the best match of the entire show. The four-way for the Intercontinental Championship, the Dom won. And both of those people, the ones that won are the ones I wanted to win. That was something that was exciting for me, because here lately it just seems like they just do whatever doesn't make sense. And it's hard to predict. It was very hard to predict WrestleMania this year. Extremely hard. And we couldn't get it right. And it's been awful. It's been a bad Mania season, and I'm glad it's over. But Raw Monday night was it gave us some hope, It gave us something to chew on for a minute. I'm not biting. But it gave me a little bit of something. It gave us a little bit to talk about and think about moving forward. Some of these new stories that are coming up. But I just don't know. After this whole Rock thing, I don't know what's going to happen, because it's what are they going to do with the Cena thing, man? Because that whole thing was him selling his soul, and if that ain't it, now they can obviously they can backtrack on that and do a whole, well, it was Seth that sold his soul, not Cena. They could definitely do that. It's kind of played out that way. You could definitely pull that off if you wanted to. But it looks like there's some turmoil, between The Rock and Triple H. And again, y'all have heard me say on this channel many times, Triple H is garbage. Now, I'm going to say this too. I'm a huge Rock fan, and Rock is undoubtedly on my Mount Rushmore. He is definitely in my top 5 wrestlers ever, okay? Dwayne Johnson, I can't stand him. I think he's a piece of trash. Just saying. I don't like, and I think egos is what's playing a role here. I think the egos have taken over, and if The Rock didn't show up to Mania because he was mad because that's what I think happened. I think he wanted Cody to turn heel, and Triple H wanted Cena to turn heel, and we got the Cena version, okay? And I don't think Rock was on board with that, and I think that's why Rock just said screw it. Just like last year, I firmly believe that that's what happened, and that's why 24 was the way 24 was, because I honestly believe that Rock and Roman were not okay with Cody winning the title last year at Mania. And I think that was their way of saying, okay, you want it your way? All right, we'll do it your way. But you're not gonna have me. I'm not gonna participate. And that's why you barely saw either one of them in 24. After Mania, you barely saw either one of them for the rest of the year. Limited shows for both of them. Even more so than time before. So I just Roman, but anyway, I just feel like what what a crap show we're in right now with wrestling. And, they're going around buying it's just like the 80s when Vince McMahon was out buying all these other, buying up all these other territories. Now you got WWE buying AAA, which they'll turn into some sort of, NXT, I guess. Have its own version, I guess, Mexico, something, I don't know. I'm hoping they don't change it much. Maybe put some get it televised, and then just leave it the way it is. But anyway, I'm looking forward to seeing what they're doing with that. I just can't get over the fact that we're doing this now, right? WrestleMania was what it was. It's over. Raw was what it was Monday. It gave us a little bit to soak on, a little bit of hope for the future. But I'm not buying it because Triple H is still bad at his job. I'm certainly not siding with The Rock, but I'm not siding with Triple H either. I think both of them need to cool their jets, okay? And I think both of them need to get out of their egos, because I think that's what's playing the deal here. The egos have just taken over. This is why I miss people like Eric Bischoff, and I know a lot of people don't like Eric. I like Eric, I always have. Eric's always been one of my favorite people to listen to. I know that he spews a lot of crap. I know that not everything he says is honest, but I honestly do feel like he does tell it like it is. He's been there. He literally 81 weeks, man, or it was 83 weeks. I mean, I don't care. For that many weeks, he was on top for a reason. And he knew what it took to get there. And he got him there. And he's the only one that's been able to bring Vince down, outside of a couple interns. But this is why I miss people like that are not wrestlers, okay? That are not, I just feel like the people that are in charge shouldn't be. And I'm not a fan of the way TKO does things. I'm not a fan of the ads. I'm not a fan of any of this. I haven't seen anything that I've looked at and been like, all right, man, WWE's in a good spot. I haven't said that. You're not going to hear me say it. I don't like where they are. I don't like the spot they're in. And I'm not hopeful for the future. I'm not. They've got a whole lot of good talent on that roster. They do. Is it the best that we've ever had? No. I don't care what they say. It's not the best it's ever been. But it's dang good. They got a lot of good young talent on that roster. They do. And the fact that they don't know what to do with it blows me away. I mean, you got guys like Chad Gable is a great wrestler. What do they do with it? They don't know what to do with it. Karrion Kross is like one of my favorite guys on the show. They don't know what to do with him. I mean, I could be here all day. There are so many people I'd love to mention like that. But I'm not going to do it. We ain't got enough time in the day. But I don't know what's going on with Rock and Triple H. Leave your comments down below, because I'd love to hear what you guys have to think about what's happening. I've listened to some interviews. I love the John Cena on the Pat McAfee show. I love the fact that he brought up that he was high on all the shows. Like, that was hilarious. But what are they doing with Pat McAfee? Are they writing him off for a while? They bringing in Corey Graves? Like, what's happening there? Leave your comments down below. I want to hear what you guys have to say. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, hit that subscribe button. I love you guys. Give me a good like too. That always works. I like getting likes. Love you guys. I'll see y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good day.